Doesn't it seem like perfect logic? If he was the quarterback of the defense, and we watched Ed Reed for years and years educate on the field, wouldn't he be a natural, at least defensive coordinator? If you're not going to have the balls to put him in as the head coach, which you should, he is a leader of men. At least start him as a DC, right?
It's just everything that you're saying makes sense. If guys whom never played on this level can coach, at some point in time, you have to figure guys who did play, whether they had success or not, they should deserve a chance. I mean, playing in the league should at least give you a step up versus someone who did not. But for whatever reason in football, it has not, it does not. And, it's like I saw something yesterday. It came across the ticker. Outside of playing, the amount of diversity in the NFL is at an all-time low. With coaches, front office, GMs, it's just this is the lowest it's been, in a very, very long time. And that was just shocking. I was like, wow, we're progressing, or maybe not. But it is what it is. It's you, and I just think you hire who you're comfortable with.
So do you think the Rooney Rule has worked, or has it backfired?
It works to a certain extent. Where it doesn't work is when, let's say, on a staff, coaches get fired, and there's some coach retention, and one of those coaches is a minority, and that minority just goes in for the interview. just to count for one, to keep his job, to make sure when the new staff come on, you hold a job. It doesn't work then. It does not work then. Or let's just say if someone's not qualified, they get an interview and maybe knock, let's say a good candidate who might not be a minority from getting the opportunity to have an interview. It's not working then. So there's, it works both ways to where it's not working actually. But I just think the thought behind it is genuine. It's necessary. They had to do something. But unless something is happening with general managers and presidents, it's like people making the decisions, the real decisions, then the Rooney Rule is, for coaching is just going to continue to be where it is until they implement something beyond that. It's going to be how it is. Every other sport, just look at the diversity.
So let's do something a little crazy. Can I have camera one, please? Hey, head coaches, you're out there watching the Rich Eisen show. I'm Susie Schuster. I'm his wife. I'm sitting here. Ed Reed, hire him. Hire Ed Reed. Do you want to have a leader? Do you want to have a leader that can get guys to play for you? The guy who knows a defense better than Ed Reed.
Listen,
Give Ed Reed a job. There you go.
Yeah.
I want 15%.
It's a tough thing, it's challenging. Suze, I never saw myself as a coach, but I've had people ask, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then some stuff came about in the XFL, and the guys who were getting the jobs, when I was like, hey, yeah, I just want to come and work with you guys. No. They're kind of intimidated when it's a name, because, it's like most guys don't hire other head coaches or former head coaches to be on their staffs because it makes you expendable. It just does.
You have to have the confidence to bring that person in. That's the problem.
You have to. And the good young head coaches, they're okay with it. The guys, if you think about what happened here, bringing in Wade, it was like, I want Wade around. I want to make sure that, I want a guy that can help me with the ins and outs and things like that. That's when you're confident about who you are and what you are, and you hire guys that's going to help your team win, not guys that's going to maybe stay in place and not try to level up. And look at what they've done. Sean, he's promoting other head coaches. He's fine with it.
I kind of wonder why Belichick doesn't think about that. If he loves them so much, why doesn't he bring him in there and get him the coaching experience? Look what happens to all these guys who go to coach for Belichick. They all go get head coaching jobs.
Yeah, that's a good question.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.